Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is all going to be about the Senreve Maestra bag. Now you would have seen a lot of videos on this, but if you've been intrigued about the brand, you've been wondering why is it everywhere on social media, you have to watch this video first. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about all the three sizes available in the Maestra bag. So it comes in the Maestra, which is the original size, the Midi, which is the medium, and then the smaller size, which is the mini. So I've got all three sizes to compare for you. So I'm going to be dividing this video into 5 parts. You know, I like my comparisons to be in-depth so that you guys can make the right decision if you are deciding to get one of these bags. So first off, I'm going to talk about the general appearance of the bag, the sizes, the material, and I'm going to weigh each bag for you because I think that's an important consideration. Secondly, I'm going to show you what fits inside. Thirdly, I'm going to show you the different ways of wearing this bag because it's one of the most versatile bags on the marketplace. And I'm going to be showing you pictures of all three compared next to each other. Fourth, I'm going to be going through prices very quickly with you. And fifth, I'm going to be going through a summary of my recommendations, the pros, and definitely the cons because guys, there are cons of this bag as well. And then stay tuned to the end because there is a little mini surprise just for my fam. Now, for those of you that have been following me, you know that I have worked with Senreve for almost a couple of years now. They probably reached out to me early 2018, but I did not release my first video about them because I wanted to test the bag. So I actually tested it for a good 3 months before I even showed you I've got the bag. So when I first researched into this brand, I definitely saw that it was featured on a lot of high-profile magazines. A-list celebrities were wearing the bag and so some of the really top bloggers. So that got me intrigued. But what converted me is when I use the bag myself, and you guys know that I don't promote any bag or any item that I don't love or use myself. Whilst this video is absolutely 100% in partnership with Senreve, they did not dictate to me saying, oh Mel, you have to do this type of video. But I wanted to do this dedicated video because I reckon you guys are smart enough to make your own mind up. And I wanted to do a comparison for you so I could give you the good, the bad, what I like, what I don't like. And I thought this would be the best way to showcase the most popular bag, and then you can make up your own mind. Is it for me? Is it not for me? But I wanted this as a reference video out there. If you're interested in the brand and you want to know everything about this bag, this is the video to watch because yeah, I'll be going through everything that you want to know. So without further ado, let's get on to section 1. So this is the Mini Maestra. All of them look the same on the outside. So just quickly a 360. It is a very understated bag. Just to compare, this is the Midi. Midi. Looks the same. The back is the same. The only difference is this closure here. This one is a magnetic closure, and this Midi one is a sort of snap button sort of closure because as you put more in this bag, the magnetic closure is not going to hold all the weight. So that's the Midi. And then we have got the newest one to my collection, which I got probably a week or so ago and I have been testing out every day, is the original Maestra size. So for those of you that didn't know, this is their original Maestra. This is what the founders came up with because they wanted a bag that was functional, that was discreet, but still looked good and was versatile. So I love that the founders are both women and you can tell that a lot of thought has been put into it. So Midi and then the original Maestra. So I've brought you guys up close and personal because I want to show you the materials that they come in. So let's start off with the Mini. So this is in what they call mimosa leather. Can you see that it's sort of got like a long grain bark-like finish? And so therefore this leather makes it a little bit stiffer than the pebbled leather, which I'm going to show you. Now all the leathers that I'm mentioning are scratch resistant, water resistant, and stain resistant. If you were interested in a video that shows you that where I actually fully tested and pour water and, you know, scratch the hell out of it pretty much, check the video above. But I'm just talking about materials. So this is mimosa. So now let's move on to the Midi Maestra. So the Midi Maestra is in their pebbled leather. My particular version is the pebbled and suede mix, but they have versions that are all pebbled. Now, as you can see, the best way for me to describe this is it's very similar to like Hermes Epsom leather, or very similar to sort of Prada Saffiano leather. As you can see, it's also scratch resistant, stain resistant, water resistant, the ones that are all full pebbled. And this one I feel is a little bit more supple than the mimosa leather, which is a little bit stiffer. So a very durable leather. And then I'm moving on to, so this is the Maestra bag. This is their newest leather and it's called their Dolce leather. The immediate thing that I noticed, as I mentioned to you guys, I've had this for about a week or so, is that it is so much softer than the pebbled or the mimosa leather. And this one sort of reminds me of Clement. So you can see the grain of the leather. These are all sort of embossed leathers, so they're like stamped. This, you can see the natural grain of the leather. Can you see they're quite large grains? And they also said that this particular leather tends to be one of their softest and the lightest that they offer. Now, another leather that they offer, I don't own it in a bag, but I do in a card holder. This is their new Carte Folio, which is their card holder. This is what they call their dragon leather. Now, this is just calf leather that has been embossed to give it this sort of croc finish. The reptilian or the crocodile embossed trend is not going away anytime soon. If anything, I believe in 2020, it will still continue to be a very big hit, especially for autumn winter. So each of these are slightly different, which I love, and it comes in so many different colors. I've got a little bit of a special to tell you about this in a second, but this as well is also super durable. So now let's talk about the weight. So far I have not seen any videos weigh this bag, and I know that's one of your concerns. So let's weigh each of the sizes. Now this is the mini size. So the mini is 899 grams. Since I've got it in the pebbled, it's 978 grams. The midi size is 1,203 grams and the Maestra is 1,574 grams. So what I can deduce from that is that, look, they're not light, but they're not heavy bags. It just really depends on how much you pack in each. But personally, I haven't found the mini or the midi to be heavy. Let's start off with their original size, which is their biggest size Maestra bag. Now to open it up, it's a stud closure. They call this the collar stud. So it's a belt collar stud flap. And they all have this beautiful stain resistant supple micro suede lining. Zip top. And inside the bag, you can see that one of the things that is such a pro is that it's compartmentalized. Now, this pocket right at the back is padded, and this fits in a 13-inch laptop. So that's my Mac. As you can see, that fits in. And I think this size bag you would predominantly use for work or for travel. So just say you've got a document, A4 document folder. And another thing I think is important is if you're using it for work bag, I know that I take my lunch to work. So this just represents, what I would take. And then let's also put in a bigger size drink bottle. And as you can see, this bag has a lot of space because that takes up a lot of space. We know that this bag, you're going to be able to fit your wallet, your keys, and everything like that. So I just wanted to show the bigger aspects, what it would fit in. It even fits in, like, for a work bag, this is my YSL Mini Loo. If you wanted to even put that in there, that fits too. That just goes to show how much capacity this bag has. Just along here as well, it does have a zip closure and it's got more pockets. Let me take this out to show you. It's got more pockets here, so it's very well compartmentalized. So really it depends how much you want to pack in the bag. If you do have a bigger sized laptop, in this center compartment where I've got this folder, it does fit a 15-inch laptop. So I think this is great for a work bag if you need to take your computer. And also a great travel bag because capacity wise it fits heaps. But just bear in mind, the more you pack, the more heavier it's going to get. But I'm going to get to this. This is the back of the bag. This is what makes it so functional. I'm going to go through that later, how you can wear it, because it's not that bad, because you can wear it as a backpack, which does distribute the weight. And if you do want as well, one thing that I love about this Dolce leather, it's so much easier to get your phone at the back. It's not stiff. I'm really loving this leather. And all of them have feet. So what fits in the Midi Maestra? So this is the medium size version. So exactly like its big sister, the Maestra, it opens up exactly the same. So it's got the stud closure, open it up, same, you know, zip. Like its big sister as well, it's got 8 compartments. Now the only difference is obviously because it's not as big, it's not going to fit a laptop in, well, the standard size sort of 13-inch laptop. However, just to show you, this is padded as well. It does fit an iPad Pro, which I've got here. Oh, you could obviously fit an iPad mini in there as well. And then if you do have a smaller sized laptop that's say 11 inches, that would fit in the center compartment. But this is designated to fit, you know, an iPad. So let's put that in there. Again, I'm not going to go into all the, you're going to fit your wallet and everything in there, but, you know, notebook, you could fit in very comfortably. This is an empty water bottle, so this is 500 mils. That fits completely fine. It would still fit my container in there. Let me just show you. So this is very decently sized as well. And as I said, there's still space to put in, you know, your keys and, you know, a card holder. And if I flip the bag, oh, let me just close this up to show you that it does fit that water bottle in there. See, it completely closes up, and you can actually snap these closed or not. If you want to, I forgot to mention that all of them also come with this. I don't personally use it, but all of them do have, if you want extra security, you can attach keys on there or something if you wanted to use that. I personally don't. So if you turn the bag around, exactly the same. It's got this back pocket as well. You can use that as your phone. The Dolce leather is obviously softer, but it's good to know that you could just slip that in there if you need it. So what fits in the Midi Maestra? So this is the smallest size. Now to open the bag up, this one is a magnetic closure. So you open it up, it's got the flap, micro suede lining, and a zipper closure. Inside, exactly the same as the others, except this one has got 7 compartments instead of 8, which the Midi and the Maestra have. It does have this back pocket, which is also padded. This fits an iPad mini or a Kindle, which I don't have, but it fits there. But in the center compartment, it does fit up to a 10.5-inch tablet. So I've got Miss S's iPad, just to show you. I think this is about 10, and that fits in the center fine. This bag I love as an errands bag. You guys know this is one of my most used bags. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it above. But I find it's got so much capacity. So if I do need to go to work, I only need to bring an iPad, so that's all I need. But I do want to show you, it can fit a bottle. This is a 500 ml bottle. The only thing is when you do close it up, let me just show you. If you zip it up, you will be able to see it a little bit there, but it can fit if you want to. But it will hold all your essentials. Like just say I wanted, you know, I'm reading a book, I can put that in there. It's still going to fit my mini pochette. Like this has quite a bit of room, you know, like my Bastia, I can still fit my keys. I could lay sunglasses. And again, if I turn the bag around, it has also got this back pocket, which you can fit this phone in there. Now, as I said, mimosa leather is the most stiffest, so I don't tend to do that. I don't really use this back pocket in terms of my Midi Maestra, but yeah, I sort of just put this in the zipper pocket there to put my phone, which fits in perfectly. So as you can see, this Midi Maestra, although mini, it fits quite a bit in there, and I absolutely love this size. I would say this is my favorite size because yeah, it's small, but it definitely packs a punch. So what makes this bag so versatile and functional is that you can wear it multiple ways. So I'm going to insert some footage of me and also Miss S modeling this for you. For reference, I am 164 centimeters tall. Now, obviously, you can wear the bag, you know, handheld like this. You can wear the bag as a shoulder bag like this. You can wear it crossbody. And also you can wear it as a backpack. Now to wear it as a backpack, you need to pull the straps all the way down like this, and this side here, like this, all the way down, and then it converts into a backpack. Now the back straps do have that collar stud, so if it's too long or too short, you can adjust it. Now, one thing I do want to mention about these collar studs is when you first push them out and adjust them, they're a bit of a pain, but they do loosen up. So I wanted to mention that as well. Another thing which I did mention before is that I love this magnetic closure, and it's, you know, it's pretty strong. As you can see, it clicks into place. But when it is filled up and you put it on the shoulder, if you don't have it lined up, sometimes I do need to, you know, use both hands and then, you know, do it up. Right at the moment, it's not a problem. It's doing up perfectly. So I wanted to mention that about the magnetic strap. Another thing to point out, which I think is very important, is when you are wearing the bag as a shoulder bag, when you wear it, can you even see right now it is tilting? It does not bother me, but bear in mind, as I said, this is an honest review. Even though it is in partnership with Senreve, I will always point out the cons and the pros. So when you wear it on just on one shoulder, it does tilt slightly. But I love wearing this crossbody, and I love wearing this handheld. Obviously with this, because it's the mini, it is, you can't, I mean, you can get it underneath your wrist, but I never wear it like that because it's quite uncomfortable. But for the bigger size bags, for example, for the midi, I do love it wearing it like this because there's obviously space. So this midi size, likewise, exactly the same ways you can wear it, which I just demonstrated before. And then if you move to the biggest size, it's got even more room. Like I can get it, as you can see, nearly all the way up to my arm, but I would not wear it like that. But this is really nice to wear it at the crook of your arm if you want to. But you probably don't want to, because if you fill this bag up, it's going to get really heavy. So the best way to wear this bag would be as a backpack because it distributes the weight really well. It's really hard to find a good looking backpack that can be a handbag that can look really nice handheld. So I do commend the brand for doing such a good job because the bag is so understated. It doesn't scream a logo anywhere. So therefore, I think many of you, guys and girls, oh, guys, do consider this. I think this bigger size would suit guys as well. You know, you can wear it as a backpack and handheld. It looks pretty sleek. And I have to say, this Dolce leather, I wasn't initially a fan of this bigger size, even though I love big bags. But this Dolce leather, because it's lighter, it's so supple, it's very luxurious. As you can see, it's definitely not as structured. And another way to wear it, which I've done personally as well, you don't have to. I love that the straps are completely removable. So if you want to take this completely off and just change it up a bit. I have, even with my mini Maestra bag, put my Dior strap on there. Just want to mix it up a little bit, which I guess is a fifth way you could wear it too. Before I go through prices, yes, you guys know I always look out for you. And this is an exclusive Mel code only for my family. They have not offered this to their viewers. It's only on for a few days. I will put the end date down below. So what's the offer, Mel? So basically, if you spend over $395, which is basically any of their bags, it even includes their Aria belt bag, which I own and love, you get one of their newest cart folios. And guys, this is worth 175 USD. So if you look on their site, go and have a look. Yes, for their offer, I think you have to spend 500 and you get this, but there's only in the block colorway, not in the gorgeous Croc stamped. And in the Croc stamped, it comes in so many beautiful colors. I don't know about you, but that's even better than the last offer. So it's a great time to try their bags. So now let's quickly go through prices. Let's start off with the mini Maestra bag. As you can see with the mini Maestra, it comes in so many different colors. It comes in all the different leathers that I've talked about. This is my personal favorite. So it starts from $695. $395 USD, which in my opinion is really, really well priced for a luxury handbag that's made in Italy. And then if you move on to the Midi, this starts from $795 USD. Obviously, the ones that are all the Croc embossed or the suede mix is a little bit more expensive. And then finally, if you move on to the original Maestra, this starts from $895 USD for the pebbled version. You wanted this new Dolce leather, which you can see the beautiful grains and it's not as structured. It is $995 USD, which again, for so much leather, you know, I think is a great price for the bag. So what you do is, for example, just say I want to add the Aria belt bag, and I'm using this because this is at $395 and it comes in so many different leathers. I love this tan Croc one. I particularly have this dark burgundy, but let's just say I'm adding a pebbled leather, this blue one. So go ahead and add that to your cart. Then go and add a Carte Folio. As you can see, it comes in so many beautiful colors. The best thing about my code is that it applies to the Croc embossed leathers, which their offer doesn't. So I'm just going to add the purple to my cart because I love that one. An important point to note, it's only one free gift per order, guys, but my threshold is $395. So just go ahead and go straight to checkout and then put in my gift code, which is MIMGIFTCF, and you will see that the $175 becomes zero. So you only pay $395. Plus, it's free worldwide shipping too. Another thing I also asked them is that, is it okay if, you know, obviously they did gift me, I've always been transparent, they've gifted me these bags. And I always say to them, I am so grateful and so appreciative, and I use the bags. You know, it's one of my most used bags. I actually have been using my Midi a lot. Obviously with the Maestra bag, I haven't had a chance that much. I've tested it out for a week and I definitely like it a lot more than I thought. But they also gifted me this. And I thought, you know what? I've got a lot of card holders. Let's just, I didn't put in the title as well. Let's just give this to one of you guys. So if you were interested in this, all you need to do, which I think you already do, is make sure you follow me and just comment below that you'd like to enter for this. And it's open worldwide. That's all. There's no other conditions. It's just something that I want to do for you guys, and it's worth $175 and it is super durable. So in summary, which bag do you recommend, Mel? So my personal favorite is the Mini Maestra. It's so durable. I don't need to worry about it. As I've done a video, it's my most durable and worry-free bag. It fits everything that I need to fit in this bag, and I do not find it heavy at all. I love all the different ways you can wear it. As I mentioned, one is, and this is with all three styles, is with the opening and closing feature of this bag. It is a little bit annoying to get in and out of because you've got to snap this open, pull this up, zip open the bag, and then get in. So more often than not, I actually leave this open and then I just sort of do it up and snap it up. But if you do that, it hasn't really bothered me, but I have noticed, and I need to point this out, there is very, very slight rubbing here because, as I said, when you close it up and you haven't done the zipper pull, the zipper teeth, it's so slight, but I can envision through years and years of use, this may, you know, get a little bit rubbed. I just wanted to mention that. So you can take the extra 2 seconds and do it up. Sometimes I just don't. So this is my favorite size. So just think about your lifestyle. Are you a small bag person? Are you a medium bag person? Or are you a big bag person? And what is the end use? If you're not using it for work, I would say go for this bag because it's big enough to fit all your essentials and everything you need. If you are, for example, a little bit taller and you want to use it still as an everyday bag, but you still don't need to carry a laptop, I would say go for the Midi. I've been surprised how much I've been using the Midi actually. It's giving the Mini a run for its money because it's not that huge. As you saw me, you know, like wearing it, it doesn't look that big. If you wanted, for example, to make sure you carry water a lot and you want to be able to zip it up, then I say go for this size because, as I said, functionality wise, you can wear it all the 4 different ways, but it's nice just to be able to zip it up knowing you can fit a full-size water bottle. And sometimes if you're cold, you need a cardigan or a shawl. The capacity wise, it can just fit a little bit more than the Mini, and not everyone likes a mini bag. So this is a great sort of in-between everyday bag. However, if you want a bag for work and you need to fit a laptop, then I highly recommend the Maestra bag. The reason why I wouldn't carry this to work as much is because I don't really need my 13-inch laptop. But if I do, I absolutely would use this because, you know, if it does get heavy, I can have an option to wear it as a backpack and be hands-free. And I know a lot of you that commute, you don't need to worry about security with this bag. As I said, one of the cons is that it's a bit annoying to get in and out of. But as a travel bag and as a work bag, if you're taking, you know, the train or something, it is going to be hard to get into this bag. So that is a pro and a con. If you need an understated work bag that is durable, you can be hands-free, I think the Maestra bag is one of the best work bags in the marketplace. I also think that it would make a very good travel bag because, yeah, you can just carry it as a backpack too. So those are the pros. Definitely versatility. You can wear it 4 ways. Functionality, everything's compartmentalized. You fit so much in each of the bag. All their leathers, I can't speak for the smooth leather, but they're all water resistant, scratch resistant, and stain resistant. So you just don't need to worry about it at all. The cons, obviously, in any of them, if you wear them as a shoulder bag, it tilts slightly, and also it's a little bit of a pain to get in and out. But all in all, I do really recommend these bags. They're very good quality bags. The decision is yours, which fits your lifestyle. You've seen everything that you need to know. I think I've been as comprehensive as I can be. And then it's just which one suits your needs better. So guys, if you did want to try a Maestra bag and you've been umming and ahhing, I hope that this video has helped in your decision making. I know you guys are really smart, and you do your research, so I hope this has helped in your research. And if you were interested in using my gift code, it's only valid for a few days. You get this 100% made in Italy Carte Folio, which I think is amazing. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did want this exact card case, which I'm just giving to my fam, make sure you do follow me and just comment below that you would like to enter. Open worldwide. Yeah, as I said, just a little something because I will always think of you, and anything that I'm able to gift you, I always will do. So thank you so much for your time again. I really hope this was useful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.